Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. It is a big episode today. It is an FA Cup first round tie against League 2 Salford. Are they League 2? I think they are League 2 now. It is a home tie as well. So it means that we might be able to sneak a victory here. In between episodes we played 2 more games. We haven't conceded a single goal. We've won one of them. We've drawn a game. But interestingly, league table-wise, York have lost both of their games. So we played Leamington, I'm not quite sure, I think it's Leamington. It was a 2-0 victory. David Morgan and Javon Anderson with an own goal giving us the victory here. Against Gateshead, it was a 0-0 draw. Not really a lot to shout about in this one. But our rivals, however, they did lose their games. They've actually played 3 games. So they've lost to Blythe, they lost to Curzon Ashton, they've then drawn with Boston United, which means the league table is all of a sudden a lot more interesting. There are 4 teams now in this fight, directly in the fight, and there is, another 4 teams, Hereford, Farsley, Kidderminster and Kettering, who actually aren't very far away from the fight either. But it doesn't matter about that for this episode. This episode will be the FA Cup match up against Salford. Next episode later on today will be a top of the table clash against York. We do also have to play Curzon Ashton straight after the Salford game, so that could be an interesting one to play off camera. Luckily for us, Salford aren't doing particularly well. Inconsistent form. They've won against Cambridge, they lost to Northampton, and Scunthorpe drew with Mansfield and Newport County. I nearly said Notts County, it's Newport County. Elsewhere, Plymouth, who are a League 2 side, have been knocked out by Barrow, who are a Vanarama National League side. So I guess that's kind of an upset. The starting lineup we will be going for then. In goal will be Brad Watkins, a back 3 of Parker, Adu Prepper and Ryan Astles. We've gone and got ourselves into a little bit of a problem with our wing-backs. Bradley Bowers is going to be playing as a right-sided wing-back. Jack Doyle will be playing as a left-sided wing-back. The reason is because if we have a quick look down here, not Marcus Wood, Harry Woodward is suspended, which is a pain. Kieran Glynn is on loan from Salford. So, yeah, he can't play there either. So we don't actually have a right-back, which is why Bowers is going to try his hand at playing as a right-back. I don't know whether it's going to work. The midfield partnership, I've done it again. They're the wrong way round. There you go. It's going to be Morgan and Clayton Lewis. Aaron Sibia will be just behind George Newell and Raul Correa. You might have spotted a couple of new signings as well. 2 more loan signings have joined the club. Ryan Curran is the first one in, on loan from Cliftonville, the 26-year-old Northern Irish player. He's a right winger by trade, but actually he's not a bad pressing forward, maybe even an advanced forward. Basically, he's just a little bit of an all-rounder. And also on loan, this time from Carrick, is a 28-year-old French striker, Guillaume Kiki. He's just a bit of an all-rounder. He's a natural advanced forward, which is good, because if Raul Correa is having an off day, Kiki can come on and hopefully score some goals. Now, I'm expecting this is not going to go well for us. Obviously, Salford being a League 2 side are 2 leagues ahead of us. Oh yeah, we also don't have an assistant manager anymore, because he got poached and I haven't managed to replace him just yet. So yeah, that's a thing. Assertively, we've been on a good run. No, okay. I just end it. I can't even just ask the assistant to do anything. I have literally no assistant manager. Looks like it might be a sellout for this match, which is good because it's like a 6,000 capacity stadium. 4 and a bit minutes on the clock. Correa with the ball for us. Doyle crosses in. It's George Newell. We're 1-0 up against Salford. I nearly said Southport. We're Southport. We're 1-0 up against a team who are 2 leagues ahead of us. 5 minutes have just ticked over on the clock. Let's just hope that nothing else happens in this game. I will take a 5-minute episode if it means we go through to the FA Cup second round. I didn't even look to see if Salford were any good. I imagine they are good. They've got some good players. But we are 25 minutes in. We've had 1 highlight and we are the team that are currently leading. 5 minutes to play of the first half. Newell, the goal scorer, collects it, crosses in. Back post is Doyle, heads down. It's not the best header. Morgan goes for goal. His effort is just inches wide of the post. It could have been 2-0 just before the break. Okay, when I said I'd like it to just be 1-0 until the end of the game and no highlights, I was kind of joking because, having a slightly longer episode will be helpful. Right, team talk. Let's be calm. Let's be calm. I'm happy. You're doing well. Correa's not having a good game at the moment, nor is Bradley Bowers, but then again, he's on the wrong flank. We've got an early-ish highlight. Parker's free kick goes forward. Lloyd has it now for Salford. Now Davis. Long ball towards Adam Rooney. Gideon Adu-Prepper doesn't pay enough attention, but does manage to get the ball clear. Finds Doyle on the left. Plays it back. Ryan Astles, who I think is probably our oldest player on the pitch. Bowers controls it wonderfully well. Plays the ball to the back post. Raul Correa's there. How has he gone for that corner? He's gone for completely the wrong corner there. We've had 6 shots and only 1 on target, and it went in. Right, Correa is going to be coming off. It is going to be Kiki who is coming on, making his debut. I'm thinking Lewis probably needs to come off as well on a 6.4, but I don't want to change too much, particularly in the middle and the defensive areas, because we're not letting in any highlights. Final 15 minutes. We're getting no highlights in this match at all, which I'm fine with, kind of. Ruben Sammet. No, we're going to do Benjamin. We're going to do Benjamin on. We have got another substitute to use to try and run down the clock a little bit more, which we're going to do about now. We're going to do Ryan Curran on. It's going to be George Newell, the goal scorer, coming off. It's a bit harsh to bring the goal scorer off, but we're doing it anyway. We've got a free kick. Hold on. Astel's header well over the bar. We are going to see the goal kick. Murphy's goal kick out over the halfway line, but we do have the ball. Kiki through to Aaron Sibia. Aaron Sibia goes for goal from outside the area, hits it wide of the post. Could have been 2. Probably was never going to be 2 because it was Aaron Sibia. We're going to beat Salford. We've just beaten Salford. And it was reasonably pedestrian. It wasn't the most exciting game of football, I'm not going to lie. A 1-0 victory with a goal after just 5 minutes. But we've gone through to the FA Cup second round. 1 more round and we could be in the money. Imagine if we draw like an Arsenal or a Liverpool or Man United. Not a Man City because they never sell out. But a big stadium, a massive stadium with loads of people turning up. That would be great. Passionately say that was really special, lads. Maybe we don't need an assistant manager. Dean Winnard, who I think might have even been on the bench. He was on the bench. Says, tell them they did well. I mean, you're on the bench, mate. You could have come on. Well, this might be a rather short episode. Obviously, it is a double upload day, so there will be another episode later on. But we are through to the FA Cup second round. Have there been any big shocks? To be honest, I don't know most of the teams in here at the moment. I say I don't. I know of them. I don't know if they're any good. £36,000 we get for that. Right, when do we have the draw? Can we find out? Does it tell me here? It doesn't tell me here. Right, hold on. The draw will be on the 11th of the 11th, which is a couple of days before the Curzon Ashton game. So, in this episode, we're going to go forward until the 11th of the 11th, and we will see who we're going to have in the FA Cup second round, which isn't on my calendar yet. Okay, I've made another loan signing. It's Akil Wright from Wrexham. He's joined until the end of the season. Natural ball-winner midfielder, but basically I brought him in for his versatility. Can play as a defender if we really need him to. Can also play as a shadow striker as well. Right, here we go then. FA Cup second round draw. I don't know, do new teams get added at this point? It looks like they might do. So we've got possibly League One sides have now suddenly joined the pot. I don't think... I guess it's probably Championship or Ipswich Championship. Nope, they're League One. Okay, so I don't understand how the FA Cup works apparently, but I'm guessing Championship and Premier League sides join in the third round. Right, we are going to go through Accrington. I thought that was us then. That's our... Are they a feeder club? Yes, they are. Apparently I've completely missed this. Fair enough. Right, we're not out the hat yet. We are still going through. We're about halfway through the draw. Okay then. Is that a good draw or a bad draw? Coventry are obviously a big team. They've got a lot of history behind them. We're away from home. They've got... What is their stadium? They're not going to sell out, are they? It's going to be a big old stadium. It is 30,000 capacity. They're playing in... Hold on. Birmingham? Is that where Coventry is? No. What is it? They're playing at St Andrews. What's going on? Am I completely missing something here in football? Why do Coventry play at St Andrews? Do they actually play at St Andrews in real life? Is that a thing that's happening? So, Coventry City, both teams apparently in good form. They are in such good form, actually, they're top of League One. Great. So, yeah, I can't see us doing too well in that one. Right, that is going to be, okay, later on today, I guess? We're not having a triple upload day, we'll have a double upload day. We'll do it later on today. It was kind of unexpected. We've got an FA Cup special day, and we're going to have the York match on Monday, I guess? Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. An unexpected victory against Salford sets up an FA Cup second round tie away from home against Coventry in the next episode later on today. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back later on with the matchup against Coventry.